What I always say is you can learn so much on the internet for the low price of your ego. When you get over that, you can learn so much just because you don't care. And the way to get over it is to just realize that the version that you put out today is the version that you should be embarrassed about a year from now, because that shows that you've grown, right? So you divorce your identity from your work and just let people criticize your work. It's fine because it was done by you before you knew what you know today. And that's totally fine. And then the second part, which is that once you've gotten something wrong in public, it's just so embarrassing that you just remember it in a much clearer fashion. This builds a feedback loop, because once you started doing this and you show people that you respond to feedback, then it builds a feedback expectation that you do the next thing and people respond to the next thing. It becomes a conversation rather than a solitary endeavor of you just learning the source material. So I really like that viral feedback loop. It helps you grow your reputation, because this is not just useful to people who are behind you. A lot of people, when they blog, when they write, when they speak, they're talking down. They're like, I have 5 years experience in this. Here's the intro to whatever. Here's the approach to beginners. They don't actually get much out of that. That's really, really good, by the way, for beginners. That's really important that experts in the field share their knowledge. They don't see this blogging or this speaking as a way to level up in terms of speaking to their experts in their field. But I think it's actually very helpful. So you can be helpful to people behind you. You can be helpful to people around you, but you can actually be helpful to people ahead of you, because you're helping to basically broadcast or personalize their message. They can check their messaging and see if you're getting this wrong, then they're getting something wrong on their end, docs-wise or messaging-wise. That becomes a really good conversation. So I've interacted with mentors that way. That's much more how I prefer to interact with my mentors than hey, DMing, say, hey, can you be my mentor? Which is an unspecified, unpaid, indefinitely long job, which nobody really enjoys. I like sort of project-based mentorship. I like occasional mentorship. I really think that develops when you learn in public.